Right then, hi there. Hello, welcome to a new video. Wasn't a video last week because it was Good Friday and I was heading up north to spend time with my family over Easter. So, yes, we're back from Easter, and yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, it was a great time at Easter. I went up with my little daughter, and we went on an Easter hunt. And as part of the Easter hunt, they gave us this. It's a Christian comic called He's Alive, What is Easter? And I just wanted to make a little video about this because I actually really enjoyed reading this. Now, full disclosure, I'm not a Christian, right? I'm baptised, went to Sunday school, all that business, but gun to my head, nah, I don't believe. My mother believes. She's a born again Christian, and her church is very important to her. And I wouldn't dream of knocking it for a second. It brings her great comfort and a sense of community. So, and that's great for her. And this was something organised through her church. But I just want to talk about this comic because I actually think this is actually a particularly good comic. It's called He's Alive, What is Easter? And it's written by Flix Gillett, and I want to talk about that in a second. But first, let's just look at this cover. It's great. It's great. There's a definite, here's Jesus in the foreground, here's all the loads of disciples in the background, and the colours are bold. This book is roughly A4 sized, so that's getting big pluses for me at the moment because I'm working in A4 sort of size format. So I'm looking at this, and this looks great. It's printed on paper. It's not an expensive paper, but I mean, this is a freebie. This is something that was given away for free, so that's impressive straight off the bat. So let's have a look. And we're introduced to our main cast, but they're sort of background. They're I suppose you said they're audience participation or audience identification figures, but they sort of are almost in the background. We've got some interesting work here where we're sort of going from. Here we're talking about the Bible, and here's an interesting breakdown of what the Bible is actually about. Books on history, law, poetry, wisdom, philosophy, apocalyptica, I guess, and a bunch of letters. And we've got some arrows to point us around. Now, normally, I'm not a big fan of arrows in a comic because that implies that your page flow doesn't work and you have to tell us where to go. But this doesn't. This isn't really page flow. This is sort of. This is almost like a big asterisk at the bottom of the page, giving us some additional information, which I'm okay with. And here's a page. Here's the first page of the story. This is obviously what's it going to be? Is it Palm Sunday when it comes in? Yeah, Palm Sunday. Look, there's palm leaves there. But you got quite impressive. You got a board around it, which I actually quite like. These floating heads gives us a feeling of almost like Fox Pops in an interview. So yeah, this is good. Yes, there's some puzzles and word searches and what have you, and a few things that you can scan with QR codes, and that's great. And here we have some ideas of stories. And this is the bit I particularly thought was particularly effective in the comic, is the trial and the crucifixion. It sort of lays out the fact that Pilate doesn't really have a dog in this fight. It doesn't affect Roman sort of policy. This is really kind of a very local issue, with lots of people saying crucify this guy, and he's going, well, washing his hands and saying to the crowd, do what you want. It's nothing. It's really not a Roman issue. But anyway, here we can see the crucifixion. This shot, brilliant. Look at it. It's over the shoulder. You've got a sense of sort of height. You've got a sense of something in the foreground, something in the background, and then you have this simple silhouette here with the red lines and red and black and white, and it's just wonderful. I think these three panels really work really rather well. That's great. And then we have obviously the Resurrection, some more puzzles, and then I'm not sure what it is, the Ascension, Return to Heaven, whatever that is going to be. Some puzzle answers and some other bits and bobs. So it references the, oh, you can't see at the bottom, let me hide a little bit. It references the Bible, where the part is taken from, in the bottom here. So I mean, all in all, that's a nice little comic. It's nicely coloured. It's got, the paper feels nice. It's legible. The page flow works really well. There's some great panels. Yeah, these three, I just think are just knockout wonderful panels. But let's talk about Flix Gillett, shall we? Because I've been having some problems finding him. Now, there is a website. Yeah, there was a found a website which linked to an Etsy store, which has nothing in it. I did find an Instagram page for Flix, which hasn't been updated in a couple of years, and that's about it really. So links in the show note. I really like the way that Flix is drawing stuff. I like this broken line stuff. I'm a sucker for that anyway. I think this is a particularly good comic that was given away for free. So there you go. I'm just sharing this with you today. Next video, it's probably going to be a drawing video. I know, right? So we're currently inking up Windbreaker, which is our new project. We finished the pencils end of last week, probably just before Good Friday. So pencils are done. We're inking up and colouring in right now, and that'll probably be the rest of this month. So next video is almost certainly going to be a drawing video. It's almost certainly going to be an inking video. So join us for that one. I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. All right, bye now.